How you doing, guys? ZDEyE here. So today I wanted to do yet another annual my trophy collection on my PlayStation Network account. This is actually an account I already have for about maybe 8 to 9 years at this point. A very, very long time. Yes, I had this account since PlayStation 3 era, almost at the beginning of that era. But you know what? Let's just begin now because obviously this video is going to be very long. Maybe I'm thinking about a range of half an hour, if not more. And I'm gonna go over every trophy, do some brief explanations what my attempts on those trophies and how I remember the nostalgia, if the game was good or not. Maybe I did it specifically for the trophies. And well, as of right now, currently in front of you, what you're seeing is that I'm on level 23, 5%, a total of 4,360 trophies, 43 platinums, 254 gold, 857 silver, and 3,206 bronze. I want to mention something. If you take a look at my previous trophy collection video, this time around, this is my giant leap. Back then, like in 1 year, I got about bloody 20 platinum trophies, somewhere around that range. Because last time I checked, it was maybe like 23 platinum trophies I had. So yeah, about 20 trophies or so I got. It's insane in just 1 year. And I usually don't play them that much. Well, as you can see on the bottom as well, I got plenty of games that I have installed, and I occasionally go back and forth and play through the games. So let's just begin. As of right now, you're seeing Vampire. It's my very recent game I finished, and I recently got the Platinum Trophy. It's a very good experience. There are some problems, especially with the combat. It's kind of sluggish in times, but it was satisfying as hell. I love this game. I'm regretting the way I did not play this game earlier. Oh, by the way, I need to mention a few things as well. I'm actually going to be playing also Uncharted Nathan Drake's collection. I only played the first one on a PlayStation 4. I'm thinking about going for Platinum because I did not get it yet. And also there's going to be going similar thing for Uncharted 2 and 3 as well. I'm thinking about going for Platinums on that. On top of that, I will be getting Control game as well. And Last of Us, all that, Ghost of Tsushima, they're all going to be platinumed out. Is that the word? Is that an English word? But anyway. And as such, let's continue. Mass Effect Andromeda. I actually came back to this game because I was thinking of going for the Platinum Trophy specifically, but then at the end of the day, I think I decided to give up on it or something. I can't exactly remember. And yeah, I just got a very recent trophy for this, and that's that. So let's just go continue. World War Z, I recently purchased this game, but also, man, oh man, trophies in here is extremely grindy and repetitive as hell. They're not worth getting a Platinum Trophy for this game. Devious Dungeon 2, I'll admit it, yes, that's what's just for the trophy. Horizon Zero Dawn, basically this is an interesting one because I actually ended up going for New Game Plus and finishing on a tougher challenge, like ultra hard difficulty for New Game Plus mode of this game. And because last time, if you would have taken my other previous trophies that a year ago that I made in January as well, it was I actually never had this one trophy, and I decided to just simply get one last trophy for this game and get 100% completion. Just makes it a little bit more satisfying. Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game. It's just a PlayStation Plus free game. I got it, and I was thinking of going for Platinum, but then the game is so it's good. It feels good to drive, but it's not very worth it, to be personally honest. Anyway, as I mentioned, Uncharted Drake's Fortune, the first Uncharted game, the remastered version of it though, I will be getting Platinum, most likely, not guaranteeing, but still, I will be continuing with this game. Red Dead Redemption 2, I came back to it, played through some of the trophies I wanted to gather, and then until I noticed again that the trophies is ridiculous because, well, you can guess. The online trophies, no thanks. Watch Dogs, I really like Watch Dogs 2. I thought about coming back to Watch Dogs 1 again. I finished the single player. I tried to go with some trophies, but it's so extremely grindy, it's insane. And I just decided to, put it down. The Last of Us oh yeah, I think there's also trophies online that are ridiculous. I believe so. Anyway, The Last of Us Remastered. I actually came back to this game just to get a Platinum because, something about PlayStation exclusives, I kind of have to get the Platinum Trophy. It's hard to explain. But the online in here is so grindy. It's like 180 games you have to play. No thanks. And I think not even once or twice you have to play those. It's ridiculous. It's not worth it. I played this game on the hardest difficulty, New Game Plus mode as well. Let's just go in here. Yeah, Left Behind as well. Yeah, I did go through, but it was insane. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, yeah, Platinum Trophy. Wasn't that hard, to be honest, especially when you can play this game on any difficulty. Well, I think I did it on normal or hard, I can't remember. Oh yeah, there's specific names to them, of course. Skyrim, believe it or not, I first time finally played Skyrim. Well, I did play Skyrim just to get a Platinum Trophy as well, but I did actually enjoy the game. I did not expect that, because if you guys do take a look at my previous trophy lists of completions, I actually never had Skyrim in here. I never played it. And finally I got around playing it. It took me quite a while. It took me, I don't remember, 80 hours or something. No, it was more actually. I think it was more. I can't remember. It's been a while. Look at all the games I already went through. But yeah, it's been fun, definitely. It's a good experience. Probably one of the last Bethesda games that was actually good. Well, Fallout 4 I can count as good too. Anyway, Death Stranding, Platinum Trophy, that's already a given. Definitely, I love that game. Code Vein, also Platinum Trophy. It's Dark Souls, more or less. Esques. I've really enjoyed this one. The Outer Worlds, I actually have the disc of it, but I'm still going to be coming back to it because I heard there's going to be DLC coming soon. I don't know when, unfortunately, as I'm just recording the video. And of course, this game is brilliant. Love it very much. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, yeah, I just didn't play the special operations, but I did get a platinum. It's a very, very simple platinum, guys. If you are looking for a platinum, this is the game, seriously. And it's actually pretty fun, the platinum trophy on this. It's just single player. You have to do everything single player. And yes, you have to play veteran difficulty as well. And mind you, the veteran difficulty is actually not that hard, not anymore. Dark Souls Remastered, you guys may already know my experience with Dark Souls games. I got so many videos about that. Man, I highly encourage you to check them out. At this point, after going through all this, and mind you, I have even more, I consider myself almost an expert on the damn Dark Souls games. Seriously. Dark Souls Remastered 100% with the Platinum. Dark Souls 2 with the Platinum as well. The Surge 2 definitely will be coming back and getting a Platinum Trophy. I really like this game. I have so much more than the first one. And yeah, definitely going to be going for a Platinum, but not now, soon after. Soma, I just played this with my friend, you know, just to experience something of a horror game, but it was kind of disappointing. It wasn't really horror. It was just more of a spooky, like a loner type of game, and I didn't really bother continuing it, even though actually it doesn't even have a Platinum Trophy. Let me check. Yeah, it doesn't. Actually, let me double check that. And yeah, silver. It's just a silver. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Platinum Trophy. Absolutely adore this game. Brilliant game, fantastic game. I wouldn't even say it's more of a Dark Souls experiences. There are some degrees of Dark Souls, but yeah, that's still a fun game. And the Surge, first one, yeah, Platinum Trophy would expect. It's more like a Souls-esque experience, and definitely will go for. Remnant from the Ashes, also similar with guns, Dark Souls, more or less, that's what people say. But yeah, it kind of is like that, but I definitely enjoyed it, gone for the Platinum. It's not too hard, but yeah, it does take a little bit of time. Batman Arkham Knight, I think this was, I might be wrong, I think this might have been my PlayStation Plus game. I might be wrong though, but I can't remember this much. Batman games, some odd reason, they don't really, like, I love Batman, but something about their games is not very for me. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely looking for that upcoming Court of Owls, that Batman game, that new Batman game coming from WB Games Montreal. And that looked like a very interesting teasing going on. That has been done already for too damn long, these stupid teases. Okay, so we shall continue on Rush. Yeah, that's just a PlayStation Plus game, I remember. I think it was anyway. Wanted to go Platinum, I decided against it for some reason. Grand Theft Auto 5, you know how I feel. I feel Grand Theft Auto is probably one, if not my favorite game of all time. Grand Theft Auto in general series are just simply my favorite games. Grand Theft Auto 5, the reason with this, the online is ridiculous to get Platinum Trophy because of it. Mafia 3 is extremely repetitive in so many aspects. I did come back to it just to, you know, continue playing it. You know, I like the story, but man, it was so grindy. Sniper Elite 4, I think this was a PlayStation Plus game as well. I played it, I'd somewhat done a lot of things in it, but I didn't bother continuing it. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, I actually have this game with me right here. You guys can, obviously you cannot see it, but But still, I actually played this a whole lot. I hated the fucking running back and forth from point A to B. It doesn't even feel good to drive cars. On top of that, it's just the open world. The element of it, it's way too big. It's too much. It's redundant. It's not necessary. I don't understand why that was the case done for this game. It's not for me. It's not for me. And this is why you don't even see Breakpoint. Yeah. Well, Breakpoint, we all know how that turned out to be. Saints Row, get out of hell. I like the Saints Row games because they're quirky in a lot of ways, but their problem is also because they're so damn quirky and so weird, so cheesy in a lot of cases. Dark Souls 3, perhaps my favorite Dark Souls game, and it's a given. It's a given that I'll go for a platinum on this. Devious Dungeon, for the platinum I did it. Hollow Knight, I tried playing it. I did a lot actually in this game, but for some reason I just didn't want to come back to it. I can't remember exactly what was the reason. Nioh, I just played the vanilla of the game, got a platinum trophy, it took me like 60 hours, I remember, it was a fun game. Definitely going to be going for Nioh 2, but not on day 1. Child of Light, I think there was one there was one trophy that was stuck and I couldn't get it for some reason. Hellblade, no, I wasn't stuck, but the trophy was glitched. That was the case, yes. Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, a very good experience of a game, brilliant game. Definitely looking forward to how the second one will turn out to be. Lords of the Fallen, I can't remember exactly why I didn't go for platinum. This is more or less of a Dark Souls experience, but I kind of no, I did finish the game, I remember that, but I didn't want to replay it again and again. I think you had to replay it like 2 more times, and I was like, no thanks. Knack, I just played it for the hell of it, but I didn't bother with it so much. Adventure Pup, it's just more of like a mobile phone type of game. It's whatever. Deadpool, I played it because of Deadpool. Yeah, that's the only real answer I can give. I played it because of Deadpool, that's it. Detroit Become Human, it was a very good experience. It came out on PlayStation Plus, if you guys did not know as well. That's the only reason I actually have it here, because of the PlayStation Plus. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Platinum Trophy. I like Assassin's Creed games, especially the new ones that recently came out. And it's grindy as hell. A lot of ways, actually very repetitive too, but something about it, the gameplay aspect is so much fun. It keeps it very interesting personally for me. Bloodborne, well, of course, even the DLC, the Old Hunters, brilliant freaking game, love it. Platinum Trophy is expected for me. Borderlands 2, I actually have more trophies on my PlayStation 3 version, but PlayStation 4, I tried to get into it again. I couldn't. It's so outdated as fuck. Like, it's insane how people even like this game. Well, I mean, if you play it now, it's not that great. But I mean, Borderlands 3, I can understand why people like it more. Doom, I didn't particularly like it. I don't know, not for me. I love blood, gore, and stuff, and fast-paced gameplay, but something about Doom just is completely not interesting to me. I played it. I hated like back and forward aspects. You had to run around, find stuff, and then continue with the story. No thanks. I didn't bother continuing. I'm sure you're going to be disappointed about that. I'm not that much looking forward to the Doom Eternal, by the way. So I'm just going to, push it off. I don't care about it. Far Cry New Dawn. Well, that's expected. It wasn't too long. It's like 20 hours for platinum. And Rage 2. I was extremely disappointed about this game. I was thinking of going for platinum, but then I decided against it because I hate this game. I'm not gonna bother continuing playing it. It's not like I hate it, but I just didn't like it. Days Gone, well, it's a given platinum trophy. I really like Days Gone actually. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. I'm not sure why I didn't continue this. I got it for free since I had the golden edition of the Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and you get the Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered for free, more or less. Nothing is really free nowadays if you really think about it, right? But still, Conan Exiles, that was just for a platinum. The Division 2, I have guys, everything you see here, a lot of these games I got already big reviews for them. That's including The Division 2 and Anthem. The Division 2, oh, and Days Gone, of course, as well. Anyway, The Division 2, I played it. It was a good game. I enjoyed it. But the problem with it is just that there was no incentivization for me to continue playing it. So that was the biggest problem. Anthem, I wanted to get the Platinum Trophy first, but yeah, right. Good luck with this. Complete all Bastion, collect. Yeah, get out of here. Grindy as hell. And the game is almost if not completely broken. Metro Exodus. I played it for the story. I love Metro games, but I don't remember why, but I didn't continue playing. Yeah, I didn't, I guess. I didn't continue playing for the Platinum. Interesting. Battlefield 5, the only trophies left now is just the multiplayer. Yeah, that's right. The I think I have like 2, 3, yeah, 2, 3 multiplayer trophies to get from this, and that's it. Hitman, I played it. I didn't really like it. Not for me. Far Cry Primal, it's a Far Cry. What do you expect? I played it for just to play it because I had free time. Whatever. The Order 1886. I really enjoyed this game. Got a plat. Marvel's Avengers, similar thing. Exclusive. What do you expect? Black Ops 4. Everything was multiplayer trophy more or less. Zombies, Blackout. The battle royale version of this. And yeah, non-existing single player. Fuck this game. Well, it's a good experience with the multiplayer though, much better than Modern Warfare's. Well, the recent Modern Warfare that came out. Storm Boy. I think I did this just for the Platinum. I can't remember. Or maybe it was a really good indie game. I can't remember. Either one. Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition. This was a PlayStation Plus game. I got it, played it, finished it. Just to experience it. Destiny 2. I actually played this game, but I did not know that the other expansion came out, and there's nothing in here. Anyway, there's no trophies for the recent expansion. Well, anyway, so I played this game just to get a platinum trophy as well, and to be honest with you, I was a very, very big fan of Destiny. Destiny 1 specifically. Destiny 2 came out, I played it through, I grinded the whole thing through, I played the Prestige edition of the raid. I could not stop playing it, and then I just completely, I think I might have been completely burned out, or I was completely bored as hell out of this game. I never came back since, seriously. Kinda sucks. Even though I have it downloaded and I don't play it. Great. Shout out to Tomb Raider. I played it for a story. I like Tomb Raider games, but I feel like they kind of went down the spiral a little bit. Well, anyway. Heavy Rain. I think this was a PlayStation Plus game. Yeah, it was. Twice, actually. I remember that now as well. But Heavy Rain was a good experience. I enjoyed it just to play through, what was the interest rate about this game? I have questions, obviously. Shadow of the Colossus. I don't know why everyone's praising this game. I don't really... It's that kind of feeling, I don't know. I don't know what's so good about it. I tried playing it. I couldn't get into it, really. Beyond Two Souls, I think this was all PlayStation Plus game as well. Played for a story, that's it. Battlefield 1. I can't yeah, I actually still have plenty of other trophies to do. But I can't remember what happened. It's been a while. Far Cry 5, Platinum Trophy. A very long time it took me to get this. Goddamn, never again. God of War, well, come on. Exclusive is brilliant friggin' game. Assassin's Creed Origins, also a very good game. And my second Assassin's Creed game that I got a Platinum. Ratchet and Clank. I think this was a PlayStation Plus game as well. Played for the story, and that's that really. Rhyme, just have it here. I can't remember what happened. I guess I didn't continue playing it. Batman, I think this was a Telltale game, and I got a platinum trophy. The Telltale games are very easy to get platinum trophies. Deus Ex, that was a PlayStation Plus game. I can't remember what happened with this one. Maybe I didn't continue playing it. Perhaps I forgot. Watch Dogs 2, like I already mentioned at the beginning of this commentary, I really enjoy Watch Dogs 2 far more, and that's why I cannot personally wait for Watch Dogs Legion. Yeah, there's no, it's not plural. Anyway, Call of Duty World War II. I actually never had this game. I got it from my friend. I played multiplayer a couple games, and that's it. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, PlayStation Plus. I never had this on day one. Played it for the story, continued it, and just enjoyed it on that part. That's it. Just Cause 3, oh god, so repetitive, it's insane. Ugh. Until Dawn, I think it was a PlayStation Plus game, played for a story, cannot believe that I only got 4% of trophies, wow. Game of Thrones, this was also Telltale games, platinum trophies on those are very easy, too easy. Uncharted Lost Legacy, so that's the last Uncharted game that came out, played for a story, that's really it. Nubla, I think this was a very good indie developed game. I can't remember. Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry. I think this was a PlayStation Plus game as well. I can't remember. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I got this game just to experience it, because I told myself that I'm going to play every single Assassin's Creed game and experience them. And I finished it, I remember that much. But yeah, it was the last Assassin's Creed game that, until they made that different direction with the RPG elements, applying it as well. Middle-earth, I don't know. I don't really like it, personally. This is my opinion. Rise of the Tomb Raider, you know how I feel about Tomb Raider games. They're just there. They're good games, but that's really it. The definitive edition of the Tomb Raider, I also actually played on PlayStation 3. I actually really enjoyed this one more than the rest. Well, actually, maybe it was the Rise of the Tomb Raider I enjoyed at the best. Shadow of the Tomb Raider was kind of disappointing, personally, for me. Mad Max, PlayStation Plus game. I played it through. It was fun. Finished it, that's all. Tales from the Borderlands, also very easy. It's a Telltale game, would expect. Witcher, wow. I don't know what I can say about this, it's just brilliant. Card game I don't quite get, the Gwent. Because a lot of people just, say good things about it. I don't understand it, I need to learn more about it. And maybe I'll get back into it and perhaps even go for a plat, who knows. Destiny, I already mentioned it. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, wow. I love Destiny. 1, not 2. Not that much anyway, not the second one. Little Big Planet 3, I think this was one of the first exclusives that came out on PlayStation 4. And because I have actually gotten a Planet trophy, I think it was Little Big Planet 2. And I just told myself, I'm going to get Little Big Planet 3 and see. But then, because I guess because I was younger, I enjoyed Little Big Planet. But now when I got older, I just like, I don't want to play this, But I did finish it. I remember I played through all the levels, I remember that much. But I didn't continue. I didn't try to get plat. Star Wars Battlefront trophies, yes, this was the first one. I don't know, I can't remember. I think it wasn't very good experience personally for me. Call of Duty, it's Call of Duty, whatever. Basically, I played them single player, couple times the multiplayer, and third, whatever they got, I think the zombies or whatever they had. Anyway, I just played it through, experienced it. That's it. There really isn't anything else. Uncharted. Naruto Shippuden. I played. This is more of a fighting style game. Like Tekken as an example. I just played it because Naruto. Well, I really liked watching Naruto anime. I finished the role and I thought about getting it, but this was like quite a year. What was it? 2 years, 3 years ago at this point already. So, come on. Life is Strange, Platinum Trophy is not that hard actually. More of a it is a linear approach to it. Thief, I think this was a very cheap purchase of a game that I got, and I played it, finished it. I remember that, but I don't know. I think I did not. I didn't continue because to get the platinum. Because I don't know. I actually can't remember. Infamous games. I played Infamous games just because there wasn't really nothing else to play as exclusive based on the PlayStation 4 first when they launched. And I was never really a big fan of Infamous games. A lot of people are, but personally for me, nah, whatever. Titanfall 2, what a brilliant game. Simply fantastic. Love it very much. It was really good. Oh, I just remembered. Infamous, actually, they were the purchases I made because they were so cheap. Yeah, that's right. Titanfall 2, I already mentioned it, but it was a brilliant game. Love it very much. Like, I'm disappointed the way Apex Legends came out. It should have been Titanfall 3 instead, but whatever, I guess. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I enjoyed the single player, I think. I can't remember. Wow. Elder Scrolls Online, this is just to experience the game. Actually, no, that's wrong. I play a lot more Elder Scrolls Online on my PC, just so you know. Uncharted 4, The Thief's End. Yeah, it's Uncharted 4. For some reason, didn't get a platinum. I think that time, when it came out in 2016, I believe, so it came out. I can't remember. But yeah, this game was very good, I personally thought. Very good, but for some reason didn't bother going for a platinum. The Walking Dead, Telltale Games. Tom Clancy's The Division, because I got the platinum on this, that's why I decided to go for a sequel of the platinum as well. But this was a very good. I like this game for the time being, but that's just that. Fallout 4, the very last Bethesda, great game, I personally think. Coming from Bethesda, I should perhaps rephrase that, but still, I enjoyed it. It was okay. you know, just played it, finished it, that's really it. Didn't bother getting all the trophies, just to experience the story. Sniper Elite 3. This might have been a PlayStation Plus game as well. I might be wrong though, but yeah, I just played it. I didn't really bother I didn't even bother finishing it. I can't remember exactly what happened. Far Cry 4, I think I just played it for the story and that's really it. God of War 3, oh yeah, I did this in one night. One full night. I finished the game, got halfway through the trophies. Borderlands, the pre-sequel. It's a pre-sequel. I was extremely disappointed with the pre-sequel because I really liked Borderlands 2, and the only Borderlands it seems so. Back in the day, of course, so on the PlayStation 3 era. Battlefield, Hardline. I enjoy Battlefield games, right? But Hardline was a little bit of a different direction. Personally, it was not really for me, but still, I just enjoyed my time with it. Garden Warfare. I think this was a PlayStation Plus game. I might be wrong, but I didn't continue playing it. Can't remember why. Black Ops 2. I love this the story, the single player, and multiplayer. The best thing about it. I personally think so. Okay, so Grand Theft Auto 5. This is a PlayStation 3 version of it. Of course, I played it again. 40% of trophies. I think I got a little bit more on my PlayStation 4 version, but I love Grand Theft Auto games. I don't think I need to add up anything on top. The Last of Us. This is a PlayStation 3 version, because I got the remastered version of it as well. I just left all the online trophies for this. For some reason, I played it, I finished the game. But you know how the trophies are like in this. It's basically more collection and finishing the game. There's nothing really else. Anyway, Cousin Shadowfall. I actually got this game with my PlayStation 4 as a bundle. Back in the day, of course. But yeah, it was a good game. That's really it about it. Battlefield 4. Battlefield, you already know how I feel about Battlefield. I like them, but that's really it. Recon is a very nice time waster sort of a game personally for me. Contrast, I think this was one of my other platinum trophies I was striving to go for. For some reason I dropped it. I can't remember exactly why though. Ghosts, I actually never had it, but oh wait, no, I'm sorry. PlayStation 4 version of the Ghosts, I didn't bother continuing playing. I can't remember exactly why. I definitely do remember it was on PlayStation 3 as well, a Ghost version, and I played more of it. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, perhaps people's favorites, perhaps. But personally for me, I've really enjoyed the game, but as well, it was good. It was good. That's really it. It's really good. OG Ghost, that's what I was talking about. PlayStation 3 version of it, of course. I played the single player. That's why I got more trophies on it than the PlayStation 4 version. And that's really it. Yeah. Batman Arkham Origins. You already know how I feel. Batman games, they're good, right? I'm not a big fan of them, but they are very good games though. Payday 2, I actually wanted to experience the heists elements in the games because I kind of rarely do get experience that on the PlayStation. Well, on a console specifically, because on PC it's all over the place. But back in the day, back then, this was like probably one of the best heists experiences that you can do, and it was awesome. Saints Row 4, a quirky elements of the game. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. But you know, the alien aspects, hero stuff, it was not necessary at all. Dead Space 3. I think my friend gave this game to me, but only for a couple of hours. Perhaps me. Yeah. I think that was it. I can't remember exactly, to be honest with you. Dead Island Riptide. I actually was enjoying this game so much, and for some reason I couldn't get into the Dying Light. Isn't that weird? Yeah, I'm sure I would have actually enjoyed Dying Light even more than Riptide. Very weird. Naruto Storm 3 is a similar thing with my other Naruto game. You know, it's more of a Taken fighting game. Bioshock Infinite. I enjoyed this. I remember playing this game on a hard difficulty, and yeah, there it is on hard difficulty or above. It was a good game. I enjoyed it. Army of Two: The Devil's Cartel. I can't remember this game, to be honest with you. It might have been because I really hated it. I might be wrong though, but still. Battlefield 3. I already know how I feel about that. Saints Row the Third. My favorite Saints Row game. You know, whole series. But I have to say this, I did not play Saints Row 1 or 2, so I might be wrong about being the best though. You know, the best of the third being the best. I might be wrong about that. personally for myself even. Tomb Raider, you already know how I feel. I like it. Assassin's Creed 2, I just, I told myself I'm gonna play every single Assassin's Creed 2. Well, every Assassin's Creed, and if I like them a lot, I'll go for Plat. But specifically Assassin's Creed 3. Oh, I just realized it was Assassin's Creed 3. Wow. All the rest of Assassin's Creed games, I do not have the Platinums except the Origins and Odyssey. But it's because I only played them for the story, to be honest with you. And anyway, Borderlands 2, here we go. As I mentioned already, PlayStation 3 version. I played the game, I finished it as well, I remember that. But for some reason I did not continue playing it. And but there was so much more to do. I remember it was a good game back in the day. Modern Warfare 3, I really enjoyed this game. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, I even got the Platinums. Almost got a Platinum. I think I needed like 2 more trophies. Right, Jesus. Wow. Little Big Planet 2, there you go. That's the game I was talking about. Of course, got a Platinum trophy, and that's why I decided to get the Little Big Planet 3. Okay, Sleeping Dogs. I was looking forward to it because like it had elements of the Grand Theft Auto games in it as well. Something about it that just simply did not strive for me, but I definitely remember I did finish it. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, you guys already know. I played them for the story, I really enjoyed them, but for some reason I didn't go for a Plat. Max Payne 3, absolutely love this game. Like, I'm surprised the hell why Rockstar did not implement Max Payne's 3 controls into their Grand Theft Auto games or Red Dead Redemption games. Those games would have been fucking masterpieces because the controls are the biggest issue with those games. Grand Theft Auto 4, well, come on. You already know how. Perhaps my favorite Grand Theft Auto game of all time. Esports, FIFA football. I just had this on PS Vita, and that's really it. There's nothing really else to it. Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet 2 was my first Little Big Planet game, but Little Big Planet 1, I played it because... maybe I'm wrong about that. I think it might have been actually Little Big Planet... Yeah, it's actually the other way around. But for some reason, I decided to get Platinum on Little Big Planet 2, but Little Big Planet 1, I just did not continue going for anyway. FIFA Street, PlayStation 3. I just played it, for heck of it, nothing else to it. Wipeout 2048 on PlayStation Vita. I had a couple of games on PlayStation Vita. I didn't even know there were any trophies in them. I genuinely did not know. But yeah, I just played it for just, have burned the time, and that's really it. But that was like maybe, God, I don't remember. PS Vita days. Come on, it's like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 years back or something. Very long time anyway. Red Dead Redemption, first one. I didn't really play it. I couldn't get into it, but it wasn't because this was in 2011. It was like 2014, 15 maybe. Syndicate, I enjoyed it. I guess there was one part of the moment was completely stuck. It was glitched out. I still remember to this day, and I couldn't continue the story. And I was like, get the shit out of my fucking side. I even said it. I was like, get the crap ass game out of here. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. Well, I played this Uncharted 3 on PlayStation 3, I guess. That was really it. Spider-Man The Shattered Dimensions. I've really enjoyed this game. It's a very good experience. I really like Spider-Man games. Killzone 3, because I finished Shadowfall, I told myself I want to experience all the rest of the Killzone games. That's why I played the story. You already know how I feel about Assassin's Creed. Batman Arkham City, well, you already know about that. Also, Homefront, didn't bother get Homefront 2, I know it's a crap game. Homefront, first one, I think I just played it just because it was on the market and it was cheap. That's why I got it, I think. Black Ops, first Black Ops anyway for Call of Duty. Platinum Trophy, it was quite difficult. I might be wrong though. Battlefield Bad Company 2, one of my favorites, and absolutely love this game. Burnout Paradise, I just played it for this racing. I wanted to experience racings back in the day. I got 1 or 2 more racing games, but that's really it. Street of Rage 2, I think this is just more of a gimmicky experience. I've personally thought a niche experience, right? Brink, I was striving to get the platinum, but I don't remember what happened after. Need for Speed, there we go, getting to the category of racings. Back in the day, I was kind of into racing games, but now I'm totally not interested. Killzone 2, like I already mentioned, you already know how I feel about it. World War II. What's funny about the World War II, you might notice, if you know me. When World War II came out, I never was really a fan of Call of Duty ever. And my friend, he's my older friend actually, I should say, he kind of gave me an experience into a World War II game, and I never got into it at the time. And he asked me what was the reason, why don't I like this? And I thought because it was too scary. Because there was a moment, there's just one cutscene to be honest with you. The guy, remember, he had a plane crash, I believe it was, or something, or car crash, I can't remember, truck crash. No, I think it was a plane crash. And he's just laying there, and the zombie is running right at him. It was freaky as hell, because every time he blinks, because, you know, he's dying slowly, but the zombie is like literally running into him. It was like a moment, it was like, what the fuck? And then the creepy music starts up when you're like, Nach den Toten? No, I think that might be a wrong map though. Wow, they're German, would expect. I'm not German, so that's just like, oh man. But then when I got over this fear factor, oh, I could not stop playing zombie games from Call of Duty. Insanely addictive. Insanely, love them to death. Medal of Honor, this was one of the EA games that I played. I just wanted to play, that's it. Medal of Honor, it will never be back, I guess. Well, it's EA we are talking about. Battlefield 1943, just to experience it, I got it. I couldn't get into it because it was such an old type of element of a game. Split Second, this is a racing game. You know how I feel about racing games. Back in the day, I used to enjoy them. Now, not so much. Modern Warfare 2, Plats, wow, insane. 0.9% still, holy god. Call of Duty, what to expect. FIFA 10, this was my very last FIFA game, 2010. Now it's 2020 FIFA came out, crazy. Yeah, I used to be into these sort of games. Uncharted 2, Among the Thieves, I enjoyed this game, Pleasure 3, and that's it. I didn't play any other Uncharted games. Well, I played the first Uncharted game as well. Well, a remastered version of it. Anyway. All the rest of the Uncharted games I have played, but that's when my first experience went to Uncharted, I meant to say, was Uncharted 2, Among the Thieves. Army of Two, I can't remember, I think I didn't really enjoy it, or there's something weird or clinicky about it, the controls, I can't remember, but yeah. FIFA 9, yeah, football games, would expect, I enjoyed football back in the day. Motorsport, that was one of my first games, and Sean White's snowboarding actually was the first game I ever got on PlayStation 3, yeah, that's right. And man, I enjoyed the hell out of it. I only just did like, you know, yeah, down the mountain, that's it. That really isn't anything else. Trying to do trick shots and stuff. Motorsport Pacific Rim, I should probably say something about this. It was just a very good experience. I enjoyed it throughout. And Motorsport Pacific Rift, a racing game, like I said, I was all about racing. I was all about football. And those were my main aspects of the games at the time anyway. Sean White is because I love snowboarding, guys. That's why I actually still do it. I still snowboard. Not ski, but snowboard. And yeah, I'm pretty freaking good at it as well, to be honest with you. If you guys did not know, a little bit of, just so you know, what the, sometimes I question myself, what am I even talking about half the times? Anyway, at this point, I think that's it. Whew, it's been a while. I have no idea how long this video has been. Hopefully it wasn't too boring for you. I like the background of this, Ghost of Tsushima. But yeah, this was an experience. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, this is an annual thing I do. This is my biggest progress I've done in years. In 1 year, it's insane what I managed to accomplish. And am I proud of it? Sure, because this account has been whipping for 8 to 9 years. I hope to God nobody is gonna hack this shit, because I already had some instances somebody is trying to get into my account. I can see those. I can see who tries to get in, assholes. But anyway, this was an experience. It was like, you know, if you keep the games and you have all these memories, the memento, the nostalgia, it's there. It's always gonna be there, and it makes it special. Now, of course, you can clearly see like. Ghost Simulator, Shadow of the Final Fantasy 14 game and such. Like, I'm still be playing these games Control as well, so obviously for my next year upcoming 2021 in January, this list is gonna get even bigger. Well, at this point, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I see you guys all later, and yeah, have a good one.